Welcome everyone, it's so fantastic to see you all today, and I have the most amazing and wonderful privilege of introducing to everybody all of our interns. Big high clap everybody. Woo! Do you know, through this season for us as a church, these ladies have been amazing champions. Little did they know at roughly this time last year when they signed up for internship, did they know what was going to happen with this year? And I really just have to commend them because there's just been exceptional with their hearts and their serving and sticking in there through everything. And so today I thought it'd be great for you guys to see how amazing they are. And part of the purpose and the goal around internship is that people would grow in life experience, that they would serve the high calling of God, and that they would discover God's will and purpose for their life. So I've asked some of the girls today to talk around that and to speak into that and what they've maybe discovered for their own life. So Izzy, I'm going to put you out there first, love. And Izzy's going to talk just for a moment on how she has grown with internship and what that's meant for her.
Thanks, Sonia. I'm newly graduated. Last year. I finished year 12, and it is such a big difference to be out in the real world.
Because that's you as well, isn't it, Gabby?
Yeah.
You finished year 12.
Woo.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So big jump from studying 5 days a week and then going to church once a week. Oh, and then Fridays for you.
Yep.
But this year has been such an amazing year, even though we are socially distanced and we can't hug and can't do all the fun stuff like go to church Sunday morning. We can still go online, and it's so amazing how we have all the technology and stuff to do that.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I have grown so much in maturity and my walk with God.
Yeah.
Because focusing in for the past however many months we've been studying for has really just catapulted it, I guess. I've learnt so much about the Bible and then leadership and everything, even public speaking, which I wasn't too good at. I was very shy, and I still am shy, but it's definitely helped me grow. And I'm really thankful for that.
That's great. Yeah. That's so good, so good. And during all this time, I love on a Sunday, I get to, come in and out of church at different times. But I know that in the background, we have Gabby who's there serving all the time with the kids. And I love the fact that Izzy can talk about how she's grown. But I just wanted to ask Gabby to speak into that for your serving and how you've done that this year and gone with that.
Yeah, it's been pretty awesome. I've gotten to have a really unique experience, I think. Definitely.
Yeah.
I work with Kids Church, so in Kids TV, I get to be there every Sunday, get to help sometimes on camera, sometimes on sound or clicking the buttons. Sometimes I'm even in the pre-show live. It's just really fun. At the start, it was really, for me, I don't like change very much. And so I was a little bit sad that we couldn't see our kids, and it's still... I'm still really excited to have Choctoberfest coming up soon when we can see our kids, but getting to do Kids Church a bit differently has been a really awesome experience, and I love still being able to come and see Pastor Beck and Isaac and Pastor Ali and still be connected in that way. So serving has just been really fun, to be honest.
I know for us as a team, what we've talked a lot about just recently with the pastors is really redefining what serving looks like for people, because it doesn't look the same as what it did before on a Sunday. And so it's what does it actually look like now? Well, for some people, when I walk out the back and see Isaac and Rebecca and Alison and Gabby out there, you go, and I drop Jeremiah off and he helps on that team as well. It's serving in kids' church looks very different compared to what it did this time last year. So that's wonderful, Gabby. And Sarah, what about for yourself? I remember our interview that we had together, at the end of last year for internship, and what things were, you felt for you were going to be a challenge. And so just talk into that a little bit and just really what you've discovered this year.
I think for me it's definitely been a discovery of pressing into the faith with God and building my resilience over this time. And during COVID, you know, that's brought its challenges with schooling from home and studying also. But just being faithful, knowing that God had called me to do this. And my constant thing I've lent on is that God's going to make a way for me to do this, even through this time. And it's been such an amazing experience of just being faithful to what God has called me to do, even, you know, not studying for 25 years of my life, and jumping in and studying and just being part of a team and being able to study with these amazing friends, I can now call. You know, it's just leaning in, knowing that God has a purpose for me, that God is going to continue to direct me in that purpose. And at times I might not know what that is. And it's about just being okay with that. And so that's been my biggest thing that I've learned.
That's great. That's
trusting.
so good. And I've really loved Margaret. You're so lovely and sweet, and we love having you here as well. And I love that thought, Sarah, just, you know, about the friendships that you develop together and you go, because some of you girls didn't even know each other. That's right, before you started internship, and it's really what God develops together for you as well. And we've seen that every year with the interns as well. What do you sort of see for yourself, Margaret, would be something that you'd love to really just speak into? Why has internship been important to you, and maybe what you've loved about it the most?
Yeah. For me, I would say the reason why it's important to me is like, I would describe it like my life depends on it, because the reason why my life depends on it, because I already had this encounter with God in Africa that I know he called me to do something. Whatever he wanted to do with my life. So coming to Australia and leading me to Imagination Church, it's just been an amazing journey.
That's great.
I look at this as an opportunity. I didn't take nothing lightly, even though COVID came in, but one good thing I know about God is wasn't surprising to him. Everything just worked according to his plan, and I was just walking into his divine plan. So it been so many challenges. I won't tell you it wasn't challenging. It was I had a lot of challenges, but I'm so grateful for my amazing husband who was always there encouraging me. But it's been really wonderful doing internship and with all these beautiful ladies.
I love that thought that, you know, it's like God had planned it in a sense for you even when you're in Africa.
That's it.
You know, it's like, how cool is that? That
That's
is great.
Yeah.
And so what about for yourself, Hayley? Something that really stands out, that really speaks to you, or maybe that, you know, is you feel for you has been really important that you've learnt over this period of time?
I think the first thing would be stepping out of my comfort zone to even do something like this. Like, we've been a part of the church for a few years, and we've had family a part of the church, and no one in my family has ever really gone and said, okay, I'm going to step out, I'm going to do this. You know, I really felt that calling to do something like this, and I'm here, and I don't know what God has for me after it, but you know, it's been a journey. I've met wonderful people. I've, you know, been able to help others and meet people in the church, and I really love what I've been doing. It looks really different to what we signed up for. But you know, it's been a challenge, it's been a journey, and I've loved every bit of it.
Hayley's had a lot to do with the gifts that have been going into different workplaces with healthcare professionals, and she's helped a lot with that side of things. And I think you're right, it's looked different than what everybody expected this year, but I just really love what God does in people's hearts through internship. And so just want people to consider for 2021, maybe God's calling you to that place of internship for next year. And so you can go to the church website and find out more information about that there. Thank you.